Welcome back to Central Valley Talk. I'm your host, Mike Briggs, and we've been talking since spring and summer about getting into shape, how to eat right, how to work out right, and one of the themes of our show is how do you pick the right person to fix your air conditioner, to fix your car. There's so many swindlers out there and people who don't know what they're doing. So when it comes to working out and getting into shape and getting in good health, we've asked an expert in today, Jack Scow from Jack Scow Fitness. Welcome, Jack.
Michael, how are you?
There's a lot of people out there calling themselves trainers.
Yes, well, when I started in 1985. I was 1988. I started full time, and I was the only full-time trainer in Fresno in 1985. Okay, wow. And so now you've got a trainer under every rock, so
yes.
to speak. Okay, wannabe trainer. So how do you choose the right person for you? Okay, first of all, what do you look for?
Let me tell you this. First of all, I go into a gym, and there's all these soft, fat people working there. I'm thinking, what's going on here?
Right.
So, anyway, what do you look for?
Well, first of all, what you were just saying, a lot of soft, fat people. Well, people need to practice what they preach. Mm-hmm. Okay, so if they're going to show you how to get into shape and be more fit and look and feel more vital, then if it's good enough to say, it's good enough to do.
To do, right.
Right. So if they should emulate and they should look like they're doing what they're telling you to do.
Right. Jack Scow looks like what he talks about. I want to look like this.
Yeah, I just turned 73 yesterday.
Is that right? Wow.
Wow. Day before yesterday, I was 53. I don't know what
I know, just like that.
Time went by like it was shot out of a cannon.
Yeah.
Yeah. So anyhow, as far as picking a trainer goes, they should have experience. It shouldn't be their first or second client, okay?
Mm-hmm.
And if you know what to look for, it's got to be a good fit for you. In other words, if the personalities clash, if or I have people say, "Oh, well, you bodybuild. I don't want to bodybuild." And I say, "Well, if I can whip my whole body into shape at 73, I can help you with your goals for you. It's not my goals for you; it's your goals for you."
I got a million questions. I got a million questions on this, but first of all, I want to put your number on the screen if that's okay.
Sure.
Because people can call you direct and ask a question.
By all means.
Make an appointment. It's like 559 or something like that.
559-905-0933.
559.
Yeah.
He'll get it on there.
Yeah. And my website is jackscowfitness.com. And you can Google me.
Say the phone number one more time.
559-905-0933.
0933.
Yeah.
Or people like the internet, jackscowfitness.com.
Right.
Okay. Anyway, you're talking about ways to get in shape and picking the right guy. And
right. So also, your prospective client needs to have experience on what to do. If you have an elbow issue, a knee issue, something, you don't want to work through that. You want to work around that so that you can strengthen the area and not continue to traumatize it. I have clients that, I was working out on my own and then I hurt my shoulder, so then I was off for 2 months and I came back and I was doing better and then I hurt my shoulder. Well, there's a reason for that. Okay, it's number one is proper position, number two is proper mind focus, number three is train from your mind focus. In other words, you get into proper position, you maintain that, you attach your mind to whatever muscle you're working, you're more inclined to stay in one piece, you're more inclined to have the musculature come to the party. If your physique is fairly balanced, then you're probably doing something correct, okay? If you worked chest and the next day your shoulders and arms hurt and your chest didn't, what muscle were you using?
Your arms and
it's
shoulders.
important.
Yeah, I
Sure.
see. Now, if they're getting hurt, they're probably doing something wrong.
Chances are.
Yeah, it's just a little twist, a little tweak, getting in the right position.
Or the wrong position. The weight needs to be heavy enough to feel and heavy enough to stimulate, but light enough to do correctly and for your shoulder not to go. Let's say you're doing chest. So you got your chest up, shoulders back, you're pushing out like that. If too heavy, and shoulders come to the party.
Shoulders come up.
Well, now the shoulder just became at risk. And a lot of people that have shoulder problems, knee problems, lower back problems, and need to know how to strengthen all that so that it will come to the party and allow you to get better, feel better.
So it's not always the heaviest weight.
No. And it's called progressive resistance training. So little by little by little, we bump the weight, and the body's goal is to acclimate so it doesn't have to change anymore. Our goal is to never quite let it get that comfortable. Okay, so we have to keep giving it a reason to wake up. Oh, I better wake up and smell the roses here. So.
Well, listen, I have something you don't.
Okay.
As I notice, I can see your whole body
Right.
there. I got one of these big old things here.
And
So I'm working out more and more, but this isn't going away. I'm eating the same, living the same life, but I thought I'll work out more and it'll go away.
Okay. So, oversimplification, it's calories in for calories out, but that's not exactly true. Okay. First of all, again, the body has acclimated, it's comfortable with what you have here. Okay? You want it to use stored body fat for energy. I'd love to be able to tell you that, yes, you can do 1,000 crunchies and it'll wear the fat away in one spot. Sorry, doesn't work. Okay, so it's a three-pronged approach. We adjust your eating habits. Okay, so you need to eat healthier, make wiser choices. If you worked out and you did cardio and you burnt 350 calories and then you went and had a big double and fries and blah blah, so it's not going to budge. Okay, so and when you eat healthy, a lot of the foods out there are make-believe foods. They're chemicals. Some of the fast food restaurants, there's not much food in the food. They have done studies where they went to an area that didn't have fast food restaurants, and they came in and there wasn't a lot of obesity and what have you going on there, and within 5 to 10 years obesity was through the roof, high blood pressure was through the roof, diabetes was through the roof. So obviously eating like that is not good. There's a saying that goes, you can't get the $1 million body if you eat off the dollar menu.
That's exactly what I do.
Don't eat off the dollar menu.
So I'm not going to do it just working out alone. I need to work out, but
you need to do your cardio. Consistent cardio. 2 or 3 days a week is good, heart healthy and stuff. If you're looking to tell your body, I want to lose body fat, you got to have 4 or 5, maybe even 6 days a week of doing some kind of cardio that brings your metabolic rate up 128 to 132 beats a minute as far as your heart rate is going. And the best time to do cardio is in the morning before you've had your first meal, or after you do your weights, then do your cardio then. And doing the cardio first, then the weights second, it's okay, but again, if you're looking to build the most muscle and then lose the most fat, you use a lot of the energy that was in your muscles and in your liver for the workout. There's not a lot of stored body fat used for your weight training. So use the energy that it needs and gives you the most bang for your buck. Then after that, do your cardio, so then it will get into the stored body fat sooner. Now it takes 15 to 20 minutes to get into the fat burning mode. You don't get on there and 2 minutes later, oh, I'm just burning all this fat. No, the body needs to come to the party. You need to give it that consistent input so it understands this is what you want. When you're consistent, it goes, aha, I know what you want.
So 15 to 20 minutes in, then it starts burning the fat. So I can't even stop in 15 minutes. I need to keep going.
Well, you're just starting to get rolling.
Just starting to go, oh boy.
Yeah. So it's, and again, if you do 15 minutes of cardio and the other 23 and a half hours you just sit, then you're not burning much calories. So you also have to be kind of a calorie burning machine.
All day long.
Be active.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, crazy, Jack. What if somebody who needs training, by the way?
Okay. Well, again, people that don't know exactly, they know what they want, they just don't know how to exactly get there. And the trainer that has the experience can know how to take you step to step to step to get you there. And, you know, we all have limited time, and we want great results. So you don't have time to do a trial and error thing. So go to a trainer with some experience, and he can teach you how to do the right things for you to help yourself get fit. Again, when you're consistent with what you tell your body, it's going to get the idea, oh, wants me to lose body fat. You know, I'm feeling much better. I've got more energy. So if you lose 15 or 20 or 25 pounds, you know, that's something you don't have to carry around with you all day.
Right. More energy.
Right. And your heart has to pump blood through all the veins in the fat cells as well as everything else. So when it doesn't have to pump so hard, then your blood pressure goes down, your heart is easier. I often thought that, you know, that when God made the body, you know, he put 2 kidneys in there, should have put 2 hearts in there, because right now the heart goes away, we're done.
Yeah.
Right. So
you're saying that
he didn't ask me.
Maybe somebody who goes and works out for 2 or 2.5 hours,
right.
Maybe if they come to you, they can crunch that down and do it right.
Right.
Figure out how to do it right, and
right.
maybe they could do it in less time.
It's not the workout in your time, it's the time. It's not the time in your workout, it's the workout in your time. We can show you how to be the most effective and efficient at getting things done.
Now, people, it's one-on-one with Jack Scow?
Jack Scow's Fitness Solutions, and we're either one-on-one or one-on-two. If you have...
Could be a husband and wife, or...
Husband and wife, buddies, girlfriend buddies. Sure, that works well. You know, misery loves a company. So
is it once a week,
around.
usually once a week, or every other week?
Again, the more you do, the more the body gets the idea. So if you come in once a week, that means that 6 days a week you're not doing anything.
Mm-hmm.
So you need to have some multiple days there so that the
days,
body gets the idea. Now, if you tell people that you saw me and you saw Michael and we talked about this, I'll give you your first session free. Okay, you have to mention the show, and we'll put it together. So, and I usually sell my my program on sessions of 10. With that, I will include the nutritional counseling, which is an extra bargain.
Yeah.
Okay, and you know, we're talking about your health, we're talking about your life, and we're talking about your longevity. You know, I'm 73. I've been, oh, gee, this person died and they're 2 years younger than me, and so on and so forth. So it's not just the age you are, it's the shape your body is in, chronological age, and how you really are. How well did you take care of yourself? How good was your genetics? And so do the right things. Try not to do the wrong things. Okay, I know guys back in the day, they'd work out hard and they'd train, but they treated themselves like terrible. I almost said a bad word. Okay, yeah, you have to do the right things, and I can teach you how to figure out what that is.
Where will they go? They sign up with you. Where do they go?
Right, they call me on my cell phone 905-0933, and we'll make an appointment. I train people at Gil Roberts one-on-one personal training at Herndon and Shaw, Blackstone and Herndon. Blackstone and Herndon had a senior moment. I'm getting up there. Yes, I am. Anyway, so and it's a personal training facility, so you don't have a lot of extemporaneous people there that have questionable gym etiquette and things. So, and we get things done, and it's a comfortable situation, and I spend 100% of the time focused on you during our training session.
Very good.
Okay?
Jack Scow, you guys. Anything else our viewers need to know?
All right. Like I like to tell people, come to the gun show, but you don't have to do that unless you want to.
All right.
Okay?
We'll be back with more right after this.
We'll have a great time, okay?
Perfect.
And we'll get it done.
We'll be right back.
Right.